placement, c'est bon?
Ah oui, c'est dans les deux.
We've expect some changes after new injuries. Is that what you expect too? Seems that Marty again look for stability on his line.
I think we're trying to find it right now. I think the last couple of games, lines have been shuffling around quite a bit. So hopefully we can get in a rhythm here pretty soon and start to roll with a little bit of consistency. But yeah, right now we're just trying to find it.
About yourself, I mean, it's not really an adjustment.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's my game translates pretty well to whoever I'm playing with. You just try to understand the strengths of your line mates and play to them. Try to create opportunities for them and do what you can to help. So it's early on when you got a new line, you try to communicate as much as you can. But for the most part, it's it's pretty easy.
What are the strengths of Devo you try to play with, like you were saying?
He's really smart, so he's going to find good areas to support the puck. I think he reads the play really well, and you can expect that when he has a puck, forehand, backhand, he's capable of making a play either way. So you just try to get open, and, use his brain. Obviously with Pierce, a lot of speed down the wing, got a great shot. So you try to get him in space and create opportunities for him that way. And hopefully as line we can have success.
Merci, Brendan.
With David Savard back on the ice this morning, I imagine you can relate to what he's gone through probably more than anybody else with the hand injury.
It's kind of been a little frustrating for him, I think. They heal differently, they come back. Some are quicker than others. I think with him, he's starting to make some progress and we'll get close to play. So he's a big part of our team. Obviously, we've missed him. We're looking forward to getting him back.
With all the injuries again this season, do you start thinking of you guys cursed or something?
I don't know. I mean, you just gotta...
The more he does one thing, the other side of that will open up. So, if he's going to continuously shoot, the passes will open up, and I think that's the way he's got to look at it.
Exception of the games that you did play without Nick since the beginning of the training camp, there's 8 players who play with you guys. Did you expect that kind of rotation beside of you at the beginning of the season?
It's a long season. I think with injuries and things and how the season goes, you can't really predict anything. So I'm not too sure, but whoever we play with, we should be able to communicate and have success with them.
Do you change your game? I mean, you and Nick, when there's a new righty winger beside of you?
Not really. I mean, I think it's easier with the lefty on the line for sure, but no matter who you're playing with, you got to make things happen, and there's no exception for anything like that. Thanks, guys.
Merci, Claude.
Is it a good vote of confidence?
Yeah, I mean, what do you mean? Or
because you're back with
Yeah.
Nick and Cole.
Yeah.
Vote of confidence on your overall game recently. Is that what I mean?
yeah, I mean, it's pretty helpful and it feels pretty nice, play with guys like that, and yeah, just trying to use my chance.
Do you adjust your style of play when you're playing with elite players, if I can say? Do you change anything, or do you just try to play your game?
Yeah, I'll just try to bring my game. Of course, adjust a little bit because it's probably a little different style and everything. But yeah, just bring my game into their game and just work it out together somehow.
Is it tough when you change lines late quite often?
I mean, it's such a high level that you don't even think about it. It's more like, yeah, you just come here and you play. Every single player on this team can play and can make plays and everything. So yeah, just little adjustments at the end, but it's not a big deal.
Cole tell us he was often asking you to shoot the puck more. Is it tough to find the balance between passing the puck and shooting the puck?
No, well, it's not, but looks like it is. But yeah, I mean, I'm trying to shoot more, and yeah, I'll try to do that. But yeah, then of course you just gotta decide last second, I would say.
You had good times with Cole recently, a few games. Is it the moment that you build your confidence really?
Yeah, I would, yeah, for sure. Like we had a lot of puck, a lot of touches, a lot of ozone, so that helps with building my confidence. And yeah, now I'm just looking forward to use it more and more and just be helpful for this team.
Where do you think your game's improved the most over like the last month? You seem like you're making a lot of progress.
Yeah, I feel like I play with the puck more, like get more touches, carrying the puck a little more, and that just helps my overall game and the way it looks like from just watching. If you have more puck, it just looks better, and yeah, more touches and everything. And yeah, now I just need to translate it for some shooting. Yeah.
Maybe just a little bit nervous sometimes when you get the puck, as far as wondering what to do with it.
I wouldn't say nervous. It's just like the league is fast, so it's different scenarios and different type of plays. So yeah, sometimes I just don't pick the right play, but yeah, just learning at the end.
You're taking proud to play a good defensive game, Juraj. It seems that you had a good defensive game overall.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to be good defensively, and so we don't spend so much time in D zone, so we can go on O zone as quick as possible. So I was trying to do the job, and yeah, it's been working. Some games better, some games a little worse, but yeah, I think that's just the way this league is, and some days you play against some different styles and everything. So yeah, just have to adjust every night and try to be the best version of yourself.
What's been the toughest adjustment to a smaller rink? So I know it's got to be a big change from what you were used to playing. Is it the defensive zone, offensive zone, or sort of all over?
Yeah, same. It's probably all over, like, 'cause well, you have less time and everything, and then I don't know. I used to do my play coming out of the corner. That's pretty close to do, like just like cutting to the middle. But yeah, it's pretty much overall on the ice. Just it's fast and it's best league in the world. So
yeah, you were gonna do that move again?
Oh yeah, when it's open.
Waiting for it.
Yeah.
I know the day before the draft, you were asked, why the Canadiens should draft you, and you said you thought you could play with Cole and Nick. Is that something that's always been in the back of your mind when you've been here?
Yeah, I mean, it's always there when it's probably the two best players on the team. So yeah, it's always there. Like you want to spend some time with them in the line, and yeah, I get a chance today. So yeah, I'll just try to help them and help our line to be good, and we'll just see from there. Just one match.
Did you just find out this morning, I guess, when you came in and you saw the lines on the board?
Yeah.
You played a few games, I think in St. Louis and against Tempo with Nick and Cole. What have you learned from that short experience with Cole and Nick?
Well, I didn't learn much. Didn't learn much, but I know already like how good Nick is, for example, and the plays he makes on the ice, and just and then Cole obviously is a great player too, shooter and everything. But yeah, it's just I learned it's the balance on the ice with them. It's a little different, like, 'cause they kind of make like their own reads and they play the game a little different, but. Yeah, it's definitely fun to just be with.
It's more a duel sometimes.
Yeah.
Cole said last week you'd like to see him shoot more. Do you think he'll be yelling at you to shoot today on his?
Yeah, I mean, well, sometimes he will, for sure, but then I'm sure he wants the puck too. So yeah,
That's a fine line.
Yeah, just gotta find the balance, as like we say all the time.
With Alex Newhook injury, it was your job last game to bring the puck in the offensive zone on the power play. What do you like about this role?
Yeah, I mean, I like to carry the puck as much as I can, so it just helps.
sur le premier trio, Martin, vous ne donnez pas de récompense pour rien dans ce milieu-là. C'est un milieu compétitif. Est-ce que tu penses que sa game défensive vous rassure au point de le mettre là et dire les bases vont être là?
Ouais, pas parfaite sa game défensive, mais pour un kid de 19 ans, elle est très bonne. Puis c'est une partie de la game qui est pas le fun. Puis c'est pas quelque chose qu'à 19 ans, je pense que le joueur prend au sérieux. Mais Slaf, il prend ce côté-là au sérieux. Puis fait que non, ça me fait pas peur d'avoir Slaf sur la glace avec Suzy et Cole, puis aussi contre d'autres bonnes lignes, parce qu'il fait la job.
Il a dit tantôt qu'il avait probablement construit beaucoup de confiance à jouer avec Cole quand ils étaient avec Dvorak. Est-ce que c'est ce que tu as senti?
Oui, non, je suis d'accord. Je pense qu'il repère, il sait où ce qu'il est, tu sais. Fait que, non, puis ils ont joué ensemble une couple de matchs, je pense aussi. Ouais, fait que, quasiment 11 games? Bon, fait que, ouais.
Merci.
Quick one on Slaf. He seems, at least last season, maybe even this season, that there's some caution to his game in the offensive zone. I think he's afraid to make a bad turnover at times. Is that's just from what he said. I don't know if you see it or not, but yeah. I mean, is that something that you want to remove from him somewhat?
I think I wouldn't say there's caution. I think there's some hesitation sometimes. And especially like in between the dots and the scoring area, there's some hesitation, and because he wants to do well in that area of the game, and I think for a young player, it's just the reps. Keep getting the reps in that part of the ice that you're gonna have less hesitation, you know. So that because the fact that he's touching the puck a lot in that area. To me, it's a real positive, you know, and now and that hesitation is going to slowly be removed away, but it's not going to happen overnight. It just happens with the more reps you get.
Recently, well, I don't even know when, but at some point, that you would move past the notion that you just want him to get touches, and you moved on to you want him to do something, a quality thing with those touches.
Yeah, I know.
How has that progression been for you? Like, what are the quality of his touches now compared to maybe?
They're better, but I think, you know, like any young team, young players, you're chasing consistency, you know. Now for him, it's just to consistently be more efficient with his touches, you know, and I think it comes with reps. But, you know, the fact that he's getting them a lot allows us to move on to the next thing.
Marty, when the team drafted Juraj, I'm sure the thinking was this is a guy who could play with Cole and Nick. Is it sort of his playing in the defensive zone that has maybe made you hesitant up until this point to put them with those guys considering the matchups?
No, and actually, I think it fast-tracked us a little more.
So he's better in the defensive zone than you thought he would be?
Mm-hmm.
And what kind of a confidence boost do you think this gives him when he comes in this morning and sees his name on the board with those guys?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he feels good about it. You know, it's an opportunity, and he's been there before. You know, but the actions on the ice that he's going to take, they're going to be the same. You know, like you got to play the game that's in front of you, and not every shift is an offensive zone shift. So I expect him to, feel good about himself, but just playing the game.
How big do you think going from the big rink to the small rink has maybe, I don't want to say delayed, but made it more difficult?
Yeah, it's definitely an adjustment. And again, it's hard for me because I've never had to do that. So it's hard. I don't know what that really feels like, but I know it's different. You know, so, and I feel his game at the end of the day is probably better suited for this ice, you know. So, no, we're happy with his progression. He's earning everything he's getting, and looking forward to see how it looks tonight.
Martin, disons, distribue pas les opportunités pour rien dans la Ligue nationale. Alors, pourquoi Juraj sur ton premier trio? Qu'est-ce que tu espères qu'il va t'apporter?
pourquoi pas. T'sais. Ouais, tu sais. Puis c'est un peu comme j'ai dit, j'ai confiance en lui sur la glace, sans la rondelle, défensivement. Il est capable de toucher la rondelle beaucoup plus qu'avant, que l'année passée. Je pense que c'est une progression. Puis on lui a donné ça un petit peu cette année. Puis là, on y en redonne. C'est mérité. Puis c'est quoi tu me demandais?
Qu'est-ce que tu espères vont rapporter à ce trio-là? Parce que, tu sais,
Ben,
au début du camp, on se demande qui peut compléter Nick
ouais.
et Cole, mais dans le cas du Wright, qu'est-ce que tu penses qu'il peut amener?
Tu sais, c'est un gros bonhomme. Il a un patin, il a une pesanteur. Il gagne beaucoup de batailles. Il a récupéré des rondelles. Je pense qu'il peut aider à extenser, c'est un mot? Prolonger les possessions en zone offensive. Fait que c'est pas mal de ça. Ouais.
Samedi matin, là, tu disais que de mettre Montréal avec Suzuki Caufield, c'était comme le plan de. Ça aurait été le plan pour cette circonstance. Ça a duré 2 périodes. Et là, aujourd'hui, c'est Montréal est sur un autre trio. Pourquoi pas avoir persisté avec cette option-là?
Intuition.
Tu sentais pas que ça pouvait vraiment marcher ou pourquoi?
On n'a pas joué une bonne première. Deuxième, c'était correct. J'ai changé mes trios pour la troisième pour aller chercher un point. Fait que c'est un peu de ça.
Dans les changements, il y a Evans qui va jouer à l'aile, à côté de Monahan. Ayant moins de responsabilités défensives, c'est quand même un gars qui est peut-être meilleur offensivement qu'on peut croire.
Je pense pas qu'il va jouer à l'aile. Mais tu sais, ils vont prendre des face-offs d'un bord puis de l'autre, puis ça va. Ils vont jouer au hockey. Ils vont peut-être commencer à l'aile, mais fait que un coup que la puck est droppée, ils vont jouer au hockey, ils vont être balancés sur la glace. Mais je sais que Jake, il a plus d'offensive dans sa game qu'on pense, puis j'essaie de lui donner l'opportunité.
Ça a pris un certain temps pour Justin Barron. Martin, vous êtes allé le chercher dans une transaction. Vous avez donné quand même un très bon joueur, Lekonen, pour lui et tout ça. Est-ce que le temps que ça a pris, c'était normal, puis maintenant, tu vois pointer peut-être un vrai top 4 potentiel de la façon dont il joue?
Je sais pas si le temps, c'est normal ou pas normal. C'est pas important, ça. C'est d'arriver là. Puis je pense qu'on a eu un bon processus avec JB à partir de l'année passée, là, parce qu'il est arrivé à la fin de l'année d'avant. Il n'a pas joué beaucoup, il s'est blessé, mais le processus l'année passée, c'était vraiment de faire comprendre l'importance de comment se défendre. Plus physique aussi. On sait qu'il y a des bonnes touches offensives. Mais s'il ne prenait pas soin des autres choses, des touches offensives, ça ne dérangeait pas. Tu n'auras pas le runway. Comment tu dis ça, le runway? Hein? Hein? Ça va passer? Un petit franglais? OK. Tu sais, si tu prends pas ça au sérieux, mais tu donnes pas le runway de nous montrer vraiment que c'était capable offensivement. Parce que ça prend ça bien avant l'autre. Fait que, puis il a été très réceptif. Il a été très... puis même là, comme lui, c'est un jeune joueur, puis on court après la constance. T'sais. Puis je pense qu'il amène ça, là. T'sais.
Process, everything you're showing him defensively, he seems to be getting a lot of work in the video room and what have you. Do you see an ability to take that work in the video room to the ice quickly? Or
Yeah, I think so. He's a smart player, and that part of the game is not fun, but you have to do it like you love it, and it's so valuable for him to take that and take that pride into that part of the game, and it's a big domino effect from it. His ice time goes up, therefore he's got more opportunity to do offensive things, and he's taking advantage of it.